video, I'm gonna show you how I did my pegboard, and that's the final look. And now we're gonna go ahead and get started with what was our first step in doing the pegboard. Let's continue. So here we have painted our pegboard. It was originally white from Home Depot, painted purple with a spray paint gun.
So all I did to the pegboard is I painted it with this spray paint gun. I got a Harbor Freight. If you haven't seen that video, recommend, so you could buy the Harbor Freight gun. My husband, I think he nailed or stapled, let me see the other side. He nailed these other little boards. These little boards are like 2 inches by 1 little thing, so you can have space in between, so you can actually put your hooks, and your hooks have a little, like about half of an inch of length that goes into the pegboard, and the pegboard is already painted. I took a little bit long to do this painting, so it's really well dry, so you gotta make sure it's dried. You can do more designs if you want to. And then the pegs I found as well at Harbor Freight. They were $9 and they're 32 pieces, and this has about 4 different kinds. And I did look for them in Home Depot and they did not have them, so I do recommend Harbor Freight for you to find them. I did buy the pegboard at not Harbor Freight. I bought it at Home Depot, and then these little sticks here, I had it on hand. My husband's a woodworker, so he had those. You can easily find them at Home Depot as well. And now we're gonna go ahead and put them in the wall, and my husband's actually measuring where to put it, and he's looking for the and then we mount it in the wall. We're gonna use a drill, and we're gonna use my Ryobi pack drilling and driving multi-pack. All done.
All done. And done.
With the weight of your peg's gonna go down.
Huh?
Good. So now you have the, well, I have the little space in between for the pegs. So now I'm going to go ahead and place my pegboards on my pegboard. Not my pegs on my pegboard. You see how they use this one for heavy duty things, or like on the garage kind of hooks, so they're pretty sturdy. And this is how it looks. Look at that. There's my pegs. Obviously, the advantage of the pegboard is that you can move things around and peg it wherever you want. But look at that. Now my desk is sort of free of all those things, and all those things I had it in this, like, what is it called? This drawer. I went blank there. I put store them on this little dresser here, and some of the stuff here, or I had bags in there. So now everything's up there in my pegboard, and it's easy to access and all. Over here I have I'll go through it really quick. I have my Cricut little cards here that I put. I'm going to be opening my brother's sewing machine very soon in a video. I have my Cricut machine right under. I have my paints, my Craftmart paints in there, my printer, a few other things here. Down in my desk, I have my planner, a few other things. This really new notebook with these pugs, really cute, huh? And then I have these other things here. I kind of save a little bit of everything in here. It's kind of random, but I mostly use it for my camera things. And then because I like this cup, then I have my Alice in Wonderland, a very merry on birthday to you. It's really nice. My little Virgen de Guadalupe, a lamp, a little flower, and then this kind of sort of like vase. I did this when I was in high school in my ceramics class, and I mainly did it because I like this color, and I had leftover clay, and I was just doing it, and I think this was my first try with a turning table, and this is what I did at that turning table. And I use this for my hot glue gun. I put it up here, but when I'm using it, instead of like laying it on the ground or anything, I just put it in here, and I just kind of tug it over there and kind of hide it with my little plant here. I bought this one at the 99-cent store. It looks very real, even the dirt does. And then up here, all in my pegs, I'll run through it really quickly. I have a few of my glues right here. I'm not gonna say what I have. I have a few of my pens here, which are I love them, wonderful Pro Max. This is from the dollar store. And a few of my other pens. These are mainly for my planner. I have here, these are crayons. These are Luna's crayons. I put them there for aesthetics, like for it to look nice. I put these pencils there too, Cinderella, Belle, and Little Mermaid, just because they look nice. Then now I can put out my Sharpies. This is from the limited edition of something, I can't remember. Then I have my scissors here for paper, my hot glue sticks, a little hammer. I just sometimes use this little thing. I just put it there so I can show you the purpose. I have these tapes, and then here in this basket I have most of my sewing things and knitting things and stuff like that. Then I have these little ears from Little Mermaid. This was a gift for Luna, but I didn't want it to give her because she probably destroyed them already. They're really nice. Then I have these other things here. There's a large foil classroom decor, but I like the little monster, and I might put it out somewhere. Then I have little stickers there. I just put it there to show you how it looks. Then I have other glues here, like my Mod Podge big jugs here, and my tacky glue. On this one I did hot glue it so it wouldn't fall, so it's hot glue a little bit, so see. Then I use here for a little ruler. Since it has this thing, shh, Luna, since it has this thing, I can put hot, like the rulers there. Shh, my hot glue gun. Look at that, Luna, always bothering the right moment. My hot glue gun on these hooks. I might just put it back into this thing, but I put it there for now, and I have this other like ribbon. And then over here I have my tapes for my planner, and they're easy to look at. I can just roll it and type it, or just can take it out really easily.
Mommy,
I show you that. And yeah, that's how my pegboard looks. In this other room over here, I put my peg and my turtle my nieces gave me for Mother's Day. They're kind of like a painting. They're like a canvas. I'm thinking of moving the pig to the kitchen, but I'm not sure. Look at this lady. These little containers over here, these little containers here, I bought them at the dollar store a while ago already, and I just hang them from there. These ones are easy, like if I were to do something coloring in my book or anything, they're easy to take down and put them in my and here, and then do whatever I want, and then put it back into the hook just like that, very easily. Oh, and over here I have like paintbrushes that I use most often. And yeah, that's how it looks. Hopefully you guys like my video of my pegboard. It's really easy for you to get one since it has this little thing there. Makes it look really nice, and hopefully you guys like it. Comment down below what was your favorite part. I'll be remodeling this thing really soon and opening that, so it'll look different later on, and probably I'll move around some other things if I'm adding more pegs or more things. Other than that, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and if you already did, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.